Today we are going to discuss about FHIR data types. So especially we'll focus on primitive data types and we will go through if we have time. So if I go to data types over here, again you might be saying a question, how we landed on this page. No matter, I'll go back, for example, I landed on the FHIR page. I'll go to resource types. If you're not following my video from starting, I'll go to any of the particular resource, any of the resource, it doesn't matter, it will take us. I'll click on the particular resource. Inside the resource, we have resource structure. I'll click on any of the type, whether it's string or whatever it is. When I click on it, automatically we'll be landing into data type page. Okay, because I clicked on string, so string is somewhere in this page, so it landed me at the bottom, but you can scroll up, you will be over here. So we have something known as end and home buttons in the keyboard. If I click on end, I'll go down. If I click up, I'll go home. So it's very easy to monitor. Now we landed into primitive data types. What are primitive data types? If you see something like this on the screen, you might not understand. If I give a perfect example, you'll catch up things very fast. So generally, back then, in HL7, we have like few data types segregated. For example, simple data types and complex data types. Okay. For example, simple is nothing but if we have something like int, it is simple data type because it doesn't have anything under it. Means it is not divided. Okay, under it. For example, if I have something like patient, it has everything like patient first name is one data type, second name or like family name. Okay, we can see in our previous screenshot structure, you can see inside the patient, we have the identifier, gender, birth date, like all the details. So similarly, there is a lot of things in it. So it is nothing but a complex data type. So similarly for FHIR, primitive is nothing but a simple data type. Okay. So it can be all of the things. For example, for the time, it doesn't have a sub data type again in it. For integer, for ID, it's the final. For example, if I click on string, it doesn't have any sub data type inside it. Okay, it is fixed. So it is universal. String is universal. We are not going to change it whatever language we are using. So it doesn't have anything inside it. For example, the best explanation I can give to primitive is it is a basic value. It is the least basic value. Again, it cannot be divided into multiple data types. Okay, cannot be divided into multiple values. So again, if we go to the complex or the super data types or whatever it is, if you want to use whatever you want to use, the parent super data type or parent whoever it is, it can be divided. It can be divided, can have multiple other primitive data types in it. You got the point, right? Why I am using multiple primitive data types in it? Because, for example, if we take something like a good example of a complex data type, I want to give a very nice example. Okay, I just want to give an example so you'll understand. As we know how to hold data types, you go to resource types, click on any of the thing. Yeah, I'll go and click on patient. Inside patient structure, you have a lot of things. Okay, even I'll tell a simple trick over here. If it is in the cube form, means it is a general purpose data types which has a lot of things in it, like multiple data, primitive data types in it. If it is in the rectangle form, means it is a single value, it's a single data type. So we'll choose something big, like the complex general purpose data type. Okay, or here which we mentioned. Okay, we can even say it will be in the cube form because it has a lot of other data types in it, and it will be in a rectangle. Okay, this is important when we are going to a structure. So I will pick a cube data structure, which is nothing but a complex one. So it would be easy for us. I'll go over here. So what we would pick, I will pick something else because we were using only gender, birth date every time. So I want something like address, how it would be. So I'll do Control F. Yeah, automatically I got the address. Okay, so I'm sorry. I'll go ahead and yeah, this is the address. You can see it is in the cube form, which is nothing but it has multiple other data types in it. When I click on address, it should take me to the address page automatically. I think this page, don't get confused, it is taking around 1.5 seconds to go to the exact place when we click on it. Okay, so you can see inside the address. Okay, this always fails. Yeah, yeah. Okay, you can see inside the address there are like multiple other data types in it. Okay, the code, for example, for code, you can mean it's whether home or building or whatever it is, everything is fine. Whether it's postal or physical, and the text line representation of the address, PO box number means these are all different data types. The state, okay, you can select a particular state in it, and state is nothing but you can give it in a string format. Everything is there. More interestingly, again, in one complex data type, you have another complex data type. If you click on, because it's a cube, right? If you click on it, again, it will take you to other structure, which will be explaining period. So shall we click on it? I just click on it. Let's wait because it will take some time. Sometimes it's not popping out. Yeah. Okay. I'll do Control F and I'll click on period. You can see period is also a complex data type. They just mention it as a general purpose. Again, I'll click on it, so it will take me to other chart, period and period start and all other details. So it is interesting. Complex data types have multiple other primitive data types. What I can do, I'll just say 1, 2, 3, primitive data type 1. So it would be easy for us to compare what are the data types. 1, 2, and 3. This all together can make one complex data type. Got it, right? Primitive data is unique to itself, like integer, character, string, and all the things which you can see in the screen over here. They don't have again sub data types in it. So that's a major difference in this video to understand the difference between primitive and complex data type. You might be asking me why you didn't mention about it as general purpose data type. Uh, you can even call it as general purpose or any super or family or the parent data type. You can name it as your wish, but in FHIR, what they gave it as in a simple way, they gave it as general purpose. But you can call in a different ways, not a problem at all. Okay, for example, if you are attending an interview, they can call it as complex, super data type, okay, parent data type, anything that would be helpful for you. Yeah, we can discuss more about data types and other things in next videos, but always remember when you're hovering through any of the HL7, like sorry, FHIR structure, this is nothing but a complex data type, the cube. This is nothing but a primitive data type. You can call it a simple data type. And you should always know inside a complex data type, there is another complex data type. So which is easy to understand. So we'll be hovering around the structure for our next few videos, understanding what are these flags, cardinality and everything. Yeah, let's stay tuned. Thank you.